fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think there's one element that just keeps increasing on defense in the NFL, and that's speed. They want it at every position, and we just saw there some linebackers who can go sideline to sideline, run past that trash, go past people, and make tackles near the sidelines.
Not only near the sideline, but also in the backfield there for the loss. Doxson with a grab over the middle. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Smith finding Doxson that time for a Washington first.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. This defense has held on so far. Now from the 3, this is third and goal. They'll go to P-Ryan, trying to pound it in. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Rolling to his right. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Get up!
They go play action here on first down. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Get up!
On second down, Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now Ryan. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Swearinger. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a testament, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
On the ground, it's Thompson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. To throw on second down is Smith. And that one's going to be over everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson, and it's third and short.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
On third down, it's Thompson, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. And Hopkins' kick is good. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Ryan.
Give me that, nigga. Use your fucking alert.
Time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Nigga tried to come back. Nigga tried to out route, nigga. Jump that shit, nigga. Give me that.
But sometimes you just get yourself into a run. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
After the interception, here's Smith.
And
nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away at second down.
Do that?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Oh my God! I just missed Richardson wide open for 7. Oh my God! He overthrew him. Oh shit! Wow.
Squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some
Oh
points.
my God! Wow.
Throwing on third down, Smith. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
That should have been. That should have been.
They are going for it. It's Smith. Buying time to his left. Airing one out for Crowder. This
Caught
is
it.
caught inside the 15.
Do that shit again, bitch.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
Fuck you like that.
Conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards.
Fuck you like that, nigga.
Not there. What a huge pickup.
I'm done coming down here kicking 3, bitch. He's going 7. He's 7 right here.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Crazy inside the 10.
On first down, Smith forced out to his left. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They'll sneak it with Smith. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there in the sneak because it all comes.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Alex Smith taking it in. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. Hopkins with the
So
extra
hot on this
point.
P.
And the
Richardson.
lead grows to 10-0.
That play never be open for him.
Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
Give me that, nigga. Nigga had 4 fucking possessions and got picked all fucking 4 of them.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in a game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come in.
Give me that, nigga, off the tip, touchdown. You get it.
Touchdown. Josh Doxson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes our score 17-0. Here's the Redskins now as their kick unit will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Now last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A good gain of 14 there that moves the chains. Here's Ryan. Now he'll be wrapped up around the waist and pushed down. Matt Ioannidis in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
On second down, here's Ryan. Flushed out right. He completes it to Jones.
Wow.
Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
What's up, Pittsburgh?
Get up!
Where we at with it tonight? Where we at? We want some smash mouth shit tonight right here.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Ryan now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now Ryan on first down. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down to the 25. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. On third down, Ryan. That's going to be caught. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons cut into that lead. And he knocks it through. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
The final shot here before break. Smith looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Richardson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. We now proceed to the start of the second half. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. That's fielded in the end zone. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They run it here with Thompson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Let's go, 15.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 53 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Hey.
54, yeah!
You got something going on, baby.
They go play action with Ryan.
Oh my God, really?
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Yeah, they just got this bullshit pass.
What up, Chief?
On 3rd and 1, Ryan. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. This time Ryan will throw. Steps away to his left. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
That shit real, this shit, boy. All of these niggas, man, right now, their shit, right, they got it right now. It's like the like you said, if you get an upset, you're going to get the points, but 9 times out of 10.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Fighting it off. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Ryan. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go and get that victory.
Using every team. Try to use these lower tier teams. That's how you get your rank up better.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time.
But I won like 2, 3 games.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 40.
Just why you do King like that, man? You know, he was just
on 2nd down, here's Smith. They find some open field here. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
You had that nigga. You did.
What you do to that nigga? What you do to that nigga, Josh?
I had to bring out the Cowboys on him, man. You know what I'm saying?
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Smith. Eluding the pressure right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
You got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
After the interception, here's Ryan. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Hey, let's go.
Freeman again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Get up!
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Being chased out left. And he's got some. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Going for the deep ball.
This nigga Julio just caught this ball off the tip. Wow.
Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones.
I can't be mad because I did it to him.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are an
Can't
extra
even be
point
mad.
away from tying the football game. And now a critical extra point attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going.
What is doing that?
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Hey, on.
2nd and 10, Smith again. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. Now Thompson, and unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Smith. Flush to his right. Floating one, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Smith now to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a Redskin first down. Richardson on the reception from Smith. Smith now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Thompson. And they're ready to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Smith. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Even after more than a decade in the league, Smith still one to account for with his legs as he picks up a first.
What'd you send it
checks
to?
all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call.
Yeah, I think I just got it. Yeah, I just got it.
And they'll go to the ground attack here. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Free safeties in the box. It's probably a cover 3.
What the fuck? Yo. Hold up.
Down to about the 40. The Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Yo, what was the flag? Oh, that's fucked up. The greatest play that ever happened. That's fucked up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And so room to maneuver. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense
call
ready
hold.
and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
That's the play. That's the play they would call holding on, bro. Bro, that's the play they would put there. That's the play. That's it. That's the play they would call holding on. That type of a play. That'd be it. That's funny as fuck.
I said, I'm going to put my shit on the best.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Ryan now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Yeah, that shit was horrible.
He'll look to throw. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
What you doing?
I just told you.
They'll look to throw. This is caught.
He caught it at the 2-yard line and got no timeouts. Let's get it.
Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play.
Because if this happened in real life, it would be the greatest run that never happened. 100%, killer. You're never going to see this from any other person. I tagged you in it. You get the message.
Give the game back.
I just won with your Redskins.
PlayStation.
Huh?
Said I just won.